pictorial depiction of language in the abstract. I cannot, owing to the shape of the room and the technology placed at my disposal, reasonably portray any of the memes themselves, and I somehow wanted to turn this into an advantage rather than an obstacle. My solution has been to ask Oliver and Jenny to enact some of the memes, which means that they will be speaking the words that were originally pictorial versions of writing depicting speech. And so I've chosen several memes which are precisely those where the joke or the point of the meme will be lost in this enactment in order to emphasize what's present in the written meme. So, here is the first one.
According to Cicero,
Cicero!
As performed, this is only a tiny bit funny on account of having Batman and Robin talk about the Roman orator and having Batman correct Robin's pronunciation, which of course is the standard pronunciation in English. Cicero sounds very odd to most of us, I conjecture. But as written, the meme is a lot more complex. For the name, of course, appears exactly the same in the two speech bubbles. Appended to the text in the speech bubbles are footnote markers that refer to footnotes inside the meme, written at the bottom of the meme, the first of which reads, "This is a written representation of the spoken name Cicero, rendered in the International Phonetic Alphabet," and the second of which reads the same, mutatis mutandis, for Cicero. Okay, so here's another example.
I'm Alfred and I'm a butler.
Show some respect, Robin. He wiped your shitty ass when you were a kid.
Okay, Alfred, for those who don't know, was the old family retainer at Wayne Manor who helped Batman raise Robin. Not, it is true, from a baby, but from Robin's boyhood. Here, the written version of the meme includes, in the speech bubble, the written stage direction in square brackets in a bad English accent for Robin's text. This, I believe, is the only explicit attention in any of the memes to the mode of delivery of the text. In the script I prepared for Oliver and Jenny, the instruction that is in a speech bubble but in square brackets can now function in its intended way as an instruction for verbal performance. That may be the only explicit direction in all the memes, but there are, of course, always implicit directions, for example, in size of font, capitalization, and punctuation. But not all punctuation works in this way, or works exclusively in this way. And here we return to the exclamation mark, under whose sign this part is being given to you. So here's another one. If you want to switch around.
I slap you is not a performative.
So much the worse for you, then.
So the meme alludes to, in the term performative, alludes to the speech act theory of J.L. Austin, and performatives are utterances that say that a certain state of affairs obtains and ensure that it does obtain merely by their occurrence, if the circumstances are, as Austin said, felicitous. Famous examples are, "This meeting is open," or "I name this ship the Generalissimo Stalin." The joke in this meme is that Batman has tried to make it the case that he slaps Robin merely by saying, "I slap you." Robin points out that his utterance is not a performative, and Batman has to resort to an actual slap to Robin's detriment. In the written version of this meme, in Robin's speech bubble, his text is written, quote, "I slap you, exclamation mark, unquote, is not a performative." And this, along with another meme that raises the same issue, is what got me thinking about the exclamation mark. Robin, of course, is quoting what Batman said, namely, "I slap you." What Batman said, the linguistic expression he produced, was, "I slap you." If his speech act had been recorded in writing, we might have used an exclamation mark, doing something like marking its illocutionary force. But in Robin's speech bubble, we are writing down what Robin says, and although he says the words, "I slap you," he does not say them with the same illocutionary force that Batman did. The exclamation point, therefore, certainly should not come outside the quotation marks. We shouldn't have had, quote, "I slap you," unquote, exclamation mark. But what is the exclamation mark doing inside the quotation marks? Robin cannot quote the illocutionary force with which Batman spoke. That force itself is not, as some writers put it, a quotable item. It therefore came to seem to me that I had made a mistake in producing this meme that way, and yet a very natural and interesting mistake that I hope to discuss in something like these terms. That's okay.